Buckle up and get ready for heart-pounding chases, where danger lurks at every turn and twists are wilder than an adrenaline-fueled action thriller. Welcome to Mr. Tech. Now, dive straight into the edge of survival.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, left!
On April 29th, 2024, on northbound ID-275, an officer spotted a black Dodge Charger with Florida license plate, FAL10DYIK, speeding at an estimated velocity exceeding 110 miles per hour. The driver operated the vehicle recklessly, weaving through lanes with complete disregard for the safety of others. Law enforcement immediately deployed a fully marked patrol vehicle, preparing for pursuit. As officers maneuvered their patrol vehicle behind the suspect to initiate a traffic stop, the individual suddenly accelerated, executing an evasive left maneuver. He activated his emergency lights and siren. The pursuit began. The Dodge Charger sped off, exceeding 130 miles per hour, weaving through traffic and using the left lane to overtake all vehicles. This behavior not only defied law enforcement, but also disregarded the safety of innocent drivers on the road, forcing them, including large trucks, to pull over abruptly. Officers maintained a speed of 147 miles per hour, yet the suspect continued accelerating, pushing beyond their reach. At mile marker 40B, the suspect exited the I-275, turning south onto S. Lois Avenue, running a red light at the intersection with SR-60, further endangering motorists, especially given the heavy traffic conditions. The pursuit escalated when the suspect suddenly slowed down after encountering an oncoming vehicle and a box truck blocking the road. In a desperate attempt to escape, the suspect tried to squeeze through a narrow gap, colliding with both vehicles. Officers quickly closed in, positioning the push bumper to disable the vehicle, but the suspect swerved, lost control, and nearly crashed onto the sidewalk before regaining balance and continuing to flee. Determined to end the threat, an officer executed the precision immobilization technique, PIT, striking the suspect's vehicle on the left rear side. The maneuver was successful. The Dodge Charger spun halfway around and came to a stop on South Lois Avenue, just north of West Estrella Street. The driver, later identified as Tavion LaJuan Robinson, jumped out of the vehicle, followed by a second male suspect, who exited through the rear door. Both fled on foot in an attempt to escape, prompting officers to coordinate a perimeter lockdown with the FHP K-9 unit. The K-9 team quickly tracked Robinson's scent and discovered him hiding inside a trash bin at 4135 Henderson Boulevard. He was taken into custody and transported back to the scene, bringing the pursuit to a safe conclusion.
That's 10-4. My radios are just acting up. Are you the one in that car? You okay? You alright, bud? I had no idea he was going. I was trying to stop him and my brakes faded. But he ended up crashing. I figured I'd just take him out at that point.
There was one on the back here also took off 10-1.
Oh, they went down there, bro.
10-4, we got told it.
Alright, touch me. One is on, one went straight, but going towards the back. I couldn't tell any signals there was at all. But the other guy with the white tank top went towards the backside of Estrella. Okay. Hey, I'm gonna have EMS come for you, okay?
He seemed to believe himself clever and greatly underestimated law enforcement expertise. However, the professional coordination and relentless efforts of the authorities successfully neutralized a serious threat, ensuring the safety of the public.
So I could go get my car from Shayla type shit, my Infinity. I ain't even get to tell my probation officer or nothing, bro. Cause my phone off, my phone out of service, bro. And I was finna go pay my bill, and I was finna go get my car from Shayla type shit, and I was gonna let my probation officer know those type shit. But they pulled us, they pulled us over, bro.
Dang, that's crazy. It's Pinellas or Hillsborough?
I think we in Hillsborough. Damn, baby, I swear to God, Tony, bro.
Right now, I'm just laying down.
Baby, this shit fucking with me, bro. This shit fucking with me, bro. You ain't see me text you?
No? Well, yeah, when you text me good morning, I text you back.
That's what I'm saying, baby. Oh, damn, man. Shayla told me to come get my car, bro. I was supposed to get my car, bro. I ain't even get to let my PO know nothing, bro. I ain't even get to text and cut my phone off, bro. Fuck, bro. Damn, baby. I love you, bro. I'm gonna miss your ass, bro. I swear, bro.
911. What is the address of your emergency?
Yeah.
What's the apartment number?
Bro, come on, man.
Is there a gate code?
Yeah, come now. No, come now. Somebody trying to kill me.
Who's trying to kill you?
My downstairs neighbor. I don't know why.
Well, what's his name?
Come now. I don't know his name.
Does he have any weapons?
Yes, gun.
He has a gun right now?
Yes.
Give me 1 moment. Just stay with me. Stay on the line.
3:28 a.m.
On January 15th, 2025, the Fort Worth Police Department received a tense 911 call from an apartment complex on John T. White Road. A panicked man reported that someone was threatening his life with a gun. The caller was identified as 42-year-old Darren Morris. The atmosphere quickly turned tense as officers from the East Division were immediately dispatched, preparing to confront a potentially volatile and dangerous situation.
Stop moving.
When police arrived at the scene, they found Morris in the parking lot, gripping a handgun before hastily tucking it into his waistband.
Get on the ground. 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 I don't want to shoot you, man.
This move didn't escape the eyes of the seasoned officers. They immediately drew their weapons and issued clear commands for Morris to stop. However, the suspect ignored them and continued moving with a defiant, uncooperative attitude. What escalated the danger was the presence of innocent bystanders, particularly a vehicle carrying passengers directly within Morris's line of sight.
Get on the ground. Shots fired. Get on the
Fearing
ground.
for their safety and that of nearby civilians, one officer was forced to fire. Fortunately, the shots missed, but the incident sent Morris into a panic.
Get on the ground. Get on the ground. Get on the ground. Get on the ground, man. I'm not trying to shoot you.
The suspect's brazen act of openly carrying a firearm in a residential area underscored the seriousness of the threat. Officers were forced to weigh every move carefully, protecting themselves while ensuring the safety of those nearby.
Get on the ground. Stop moving. Hey, stay lethal. I'm going less. Hey, he's reaching for it.
He proved far more defiant than officers had anticipated. Fleeing the scene, he dropped his handgun along the way and dashed into a nearby apartment complex, barricading himself inside his unit.
Drop the gun?
Yes. I'm gonna keep eyes.
The pursuit was anything but simple. Police swiftly established a perimeter and executed a containment strategy to isolate the suspect. Notably, the coordination among the officers ensured Morris had no chance to escalate the threat.
I think he went into apartment.
Keep walking. Keep walking. Walk this way. Hey, guys, walk this way. Push him my way.
The fact that he dropped his weapon is worth examining. Was it panic or a calculated diversion? Either way, it was a sign that the mounting police pressure had shaken his initial confidence. After a tense standoff, Morris was eventually subdued without further harm. Following the incident, police recovered 2 firearms and secured the area to ensure public safety. Deron Morris was taken into custody and booked into the Tarrant County Jail with bail set at $100,000.
Watch out, left. Southbound Elm Creek. Go for it.
On September the 7th, 2024, a cruiser sped down Main Street, with police sirens wailing behind it. The 18-year-old criminal wasn't just fleeing, he was armed, making the situation even more dangerous as he could open fire at any moment. With speeds reaching 80 miles per hour, law enforcement launched a high-stakes pursuit, determined to swiftly end this threat to public safety.
Green, you're good. Go!
Traffic miles, he's doing about 80.
Is that him slowing down?
Wilson. Coming up to Wilson. Doctor said he can't record it. 121, eastbound, past Ohio now.
You're good right.
Just past Dallas. How many cars do you have on it?
That's 11-6 approved. Was it a dead end back here? Was it a dead end back here? Go.
The chase was heating up. The criminal weaved through the streets, leaving behind terrified onlookers.
Come back to Main. He's gonna head back. He's gonna come out on Main over by the towers. Eastbound Main.
A car nearly crashed into a pole trying to avoid him, and the sound of shattering glass echoed somewhere down the road. "Watch the left! He's cutting across!" the officer shouted, gripping the steering wheel tightly. The K9 unit was ready, the police dog barking eagerly, anxious to join the pursuit. But this wasn't just any chase.
Take him at the wall.
This suspect was not only fast, but dangerously reckless.
Take him. Southbound Allen Creek still. 15's gonna go for it.
Male Black is the one with the Male Black white hoodie has a gun. Mission 5th, unsuccessful. White hoodie has a gun.
Come on, Gino, take it. Missed it.
S12. I'll take the air for air and hit Chopper's air now on channel 6. Southbound Allen Creek, left lane, ready to cross lane.
Good. Go. You're good. Good. He's lost a wheel. S11, he just lost a wheel.
He had already lost a tire, yet he kept pushing the gas pedal, leaving behind a trail of smoke and peril for anyone in his path. The patrol units worked in perfect coordination, forcing him into a dead-end alley. Pin him against the wall! Pin him against the wall! The command rang out with precision, but the suspect showed no signs of surrender. Instead, he escalated the danger, suddenly opening fire. A bullet narrowly missed the K9 unit, one shot, then another. Fortunately, no one was hit. The patrol team and K-9 unit swiftly subdued him, snapping handcuffs around his wrists in an instant. He was taken into custody without further incident. The criminal was escorted away, the gun falling to the ground like a final punctuation mark on a reckless escape. The exceptional coordination of law enforcement had prevented a greater disaster. This was not just their victory, but also a stark warning. Criminals may run, but they cannot hide forever. Today, the Allen Creek community breathes a sigh of relief. But this incident serves as a reminder that safety always depends on the silent heroes who stand guard. On July 8, 2023, while monitoring traffic on Old Covington Road, an officer noticed a black motorcycle speeding westbound. The rider, later identified as Robbie Regan, was a white male. The officer activated emergency lights and signaled for him to pull over. However, instead of complying, Regan accelerated, illegally passing a vehicle in a no-passing zone, initiating a high-speed pursuit.
Black motorcycle. Pleasant Hill Road. Be going right on Pleasant Hill Road.
The chase stretched from Lake Capri Road to Rockbridge Road as Regan recklessly accelerated, disregarding the innocent vehicles around him. At the Pleasant Hill intersection, just as he attempted to turn left, the police skillfully maneuvered a patrol car to his left, forcing him to veer right instead. But he refused to give up, speeding down Norris Lake Drive and nearly colliding with a car pulling out of a driveway. An extremely dangerous situation that could have caused severe harm to innocent civilians. The narrow streets, heavy traffic, and Reagan's reckless speed turned the scene into utter chaos. Up ahead, a vehicle abruptly slowed upon noticing the police emergency lights, forcing Regan to decelerate as well. In a split second, an officer closed in from the left, blocking his escape route. With no way out by car, Regan abandoned his vehicle in the middle of the road and took off on foot. The officers immediately pursued him, sprinting through backyards and dense woodland. He was fast, but the police were relentless, determined to stop this threat before any further harm could be done. Exhausted, Regan finally stopped and slumped onto the embankment, facing the police. Realizing the chase was coming to an end, the officer aimed his taser directly at him and ordered him to lie face down. He looked at me with vacant, hollow eyes, betraying everything, a telltale sign of a methamphetamine addict. The officer repeated the command, but he refused to comply. With no other choice, the officer deployed the taser. Regan collapsed, falling face down, and I quickly handcuffed him. A search revealed a bag of methamphetamine hidden inside a cigarette pack in his pants pocket. As we escorted him to the patrol car, he mumbled, blaming the woman who had been with him, claiming she told him to run. But his excuse held no weight when we ran the motorcycle's VIN through the GCIC. It had been reported stolen from Newton County, Georgia.
I don't know why I ran. I mean, one or two, I was like, I don't know what we're going to do for. You know, sir? That's what it is. Can you sit down right now so somebody else get through with me?
The police read Georgia's implied consent notice and requested a blood test, but he evaded answering, effectively refusing. Meanwhile, TFC Barrelet located a female passenger near the scene. The motorcycle was towed by Willard Towing, and Regan was transported to the Rockdale County Jail without further incident. This case serves as a stark reminder for those who take the law lightly and play recklessly with drugs. Such actions not only destroy oneself, but also endanger the lives of others. On the evening of Friday, September 13th, Officer Alex Stathakis spotted a speeding vehicle on Alkali Street, clearly exceeding the legal limit. As he attempted to signal the driver to pull over, it quickly became clear this was no routine traffic stop. Inside the car were two fugitives, one, a driver with 6 outstanding warrants, the other, a passenger with a prior conviction for armed robbery. Neither had any intention of surrendering, setting off a high-stakes pursuit that tore through 3 cities.
Well, you know which way to go. Alright, we're going to be westbound Ford Ave.
The chase unfolded like a whirlwind. A stolen car, driven by a reckless criminal, weaved through intersections, blatantly ignoring traffic laws. Officers Stathakis and Kyle Cox, backed by the K9 unit, stayed hot on its tail through every perilous turn. The police dogs, expertly trained to detect narcotics and assist in arrests, stood ready to engage when the time came.
Speed 78. Again, we got light traffic now through the red light. Speed 65. Westbound Ford Ave still.
710, call for him. Bring me westbound, going through 23rd, come up with the red light at 4th Street. It's going to be in the eastbound lane. So you turning north down 4th Street to the red light. Medium traffic on 4th Street. Bring me northbound 4th through Davis. Speed 55. Medium traffic, speed 70, northbound 4th through Antoine.
Spanning 3 cities, the pursuit demanded not only expert driving skills, but seamless coordination between law enforcement teams. One misstep could have spelled disaster. From traffic accidents, destroying crops in suburban farmlands, to deadly collisions with pedestrians. The suspect's speed and audacity raised serious concerns about the threat posed by those who defy the law. Without swift intervention, this drug load could have seeped into the community, triggering a cascade of addiction, violence, and lasting harm.
We're going to have light traffic, northbound 4, no traffic in front of us. Going through Liberty, speed 80. We're going to have northbound 4 still through Merrill. No traffic up ahead. speeds 80. Coming up to Champaign, still light traffic. Gonna be through Champaign, coming up to Southfield, light traffic, speed 70. Speed's gonna be 30 through Clinton on Chrysler Freeway, coming up.
After a tense pursuit, the vehicle finally came to a stop on Macomb Street near Greektown.
We're on the side street, right outside Division 1. Speed 10. 72, make 5.
But the two suspects refused to surrender, locking the doors and turning the car into a makeshift fortress. Stathakis and Cox didn't hesitate. Drawing on tactical training, they shattered the windows and swiftly subdued both men before any resistance could escalate. A K-9 unit was deployed to secure the scene, ensuring no evidence was overlooked. The incident on Macomb Street was not just a victory for law enforcement, it served as a stark warning about the dangers posed by those willing to risk everything. The suspects' reckless actions could have caused serious harm, from property damage to innocent lives. Inside the vehicle, officers later discovered a large quantity of illegal drugs: crack cocaine, methamphetamine, and heroin, substances capable of devastating entire communities if left unchecked. Their refusal to surrender highlighted a dangerous mix of defiance and desperation, underscoring the critical importance of tactical preparedness, from forced entry to K-9 coordination in safely diffusing high-stakes situations without further endangering the public. Thanks to the perseverance and bravery of Stathakis, Cox, and the K-9 team, the two criminals were swiftly apprehended, putting an immediate end to the threat they posed to the community. The stolen vehicle, dangerous narcotics, and the pair's extensive list of offenses underscore the vital role of law enforcement in safeguarding society.
17, we're secure.
At approximately 10:30 p.m. on July 1st, 2024, the patrol unit received a call from the Taco Bell area near Blanchester, Ohio. A vehicle with no taillights, swerving erratically on State Route 28, was reported by citizens as a potential hazard. Officer Austin promptly arrived at the scene to investigate. The driver's erratic behavior and the faint smell of alcohol on her breath led the officer to suspect that this was more than just a mechanical issue.
Hey, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Hey, the reason I stopped you is because you don't have any taillights on your car. It's just like totally black.
What?
Is this your car?
It's my car. It's her car.
Oh, it's your car?
Yeah,
okay.
she's driving.
I got you. Where were you guys at before Taco Bell?
We were coming from Blanchester from my mom's house.
I got you. Pool party, I guess?
We're going to, I got it. It's a new car. Here's this. I don't know why there isn't any taillights.
You guys, have your driver's license on you?
Yeah.
Are you guys at like a pool party today at your mom's house in Blanchester? Oh, what lake?
It's Stillman.
Stillman?
Mary 29, I'll be out.
Were you guys drinking at all at the lake?
I was. She wasn't.
Couple? Okay.
I wasn't. She was.
Okay.
I was. She wasn't.
Okay. Trinity, can I just have you step out real quick?
Yeah.
Police ordered Trinity to pull over and conducted a preliminary check. She stated that she had just left a party and had only consumed 3 beers. However, her bloodshot eyes, slurred speech, and the strong smell of alcohol suggested she had likely exceeded the legal limit.
You just sit on this right here and just face towards me. So you said you just had a few beers while you were at the lake. Yeah. That's it? Okay. 3. That's it? Okay. I'm just going to make sure you're okay to drive, okay? So I can smell a little bit on your breath.
That's fine.
Okay. Let me just put these in my car here, just so I don't want to lose them. Okay. All right. Do you have any head problems or anything like that?
No.
Any eye problems? You wear contacts, glasses, or anything
Nope.
like that? Hearing problems?
No.
Okay. Any back problems?
No.
Any knee problems?
No.
Okay. Just some medical things I'd ask, that's all. What I want you to do for me is I just want you to stare at the tip of my pen right here, okay? While keeping your head straight, I just want you to follow the pen with your eyes, okay?
Okay.
Try to keep your head straight towards me, okay?
Sorry.
You can blink while you're doing it too if your eyes are getting dry. Okay.
2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Okay. Alright. You can step right back over here.
Okay.
Alright, so this last test is just one leg stand, okay?
Okay.
Pick a foot of your choice. First, you can start in a position like this, okay? Feet next to each other, arms just down at your sides, just relax, okay? Alright, whatever foot that you choose, you're going to lift it 6 inches up in the air like this, okay? Keeping it parallel to the ground, alright? Arms down at your side, and you're going to count out loud. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, until I tell you to stop, okay?
Officers instructed her to perform a field sobriety test, but she stumbled on the 5th step, nearly falling into the traffic lane. Suddenly she panicked and ran toward her vehicle. However, she didn't get far before slipping on the grass near a Taco Bell, tumbling to the ground, giving officers the opportunity to restrain her without using force. Her actions not only put herself in danger as a truck nearly sped through the area she ran across, but also posed a serious risk to others. Trinity's recklessness could have led to severe consequences, especially during the summer months when traffic on this road is significantly heavier. After bringing Trinity back to the scene, officers noticed her unsteady balance and decided to administer a portable breathalyzer test. The results were unsurprising. Trinity was over the legal limit.
Oh, hold on. Okay, now try again. Take a breath in and then just blow through it. Go, 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 go. Harder, 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 harder. Good. All right. It made that beep because you breathed in a little bit. So.
My first time.
It's okay. Sorry.
You tricked it.
Tricked it.
I'm sorry.
So your name's Trinity?
Yeah.
You sure you only had 3?
Her vehicle, which belonged to her boyfriend, was towed to Soros Towing on Route 28 in accordance with mandatory DUI policies. Officers handcuffed Trinity and explained, "You're not being arrested, but we need to take you to the station for processing. Your car is being towed because there's no sober driver available." She appeared remorseful, repeatedly apologizing, but her actions not only violated the law but also posed a serious danger to the community. Had she not been stopped in time, a catastrophic accident could have occurred, endangering innocent families on the road.
We just gotta go back to my station. I give you a few tickets, and then we just have a sober driver come pick you up. Okay. You're not going to...
Why is this necessary?
Do you want her to? Do you want her to go with you or her to stay with me? We'll get the car finished up.
Hi, honey. Hi, honey.
I'm gonna grab the seatbelt for you.
We're felons together, baby.
At least your hands aren't cuffed.
Your hands are cuffed? You're you're bad. I love you. I'm so sorry.
Don't be.
We'll check your purse one more time.
But I don't think I got it.
There, you can walk over here. Here's that. You don't want to lose that.
No.
Just your purse?
Food? Yeah.
No, not quite yet. In like 30, 45 minutes.
Sorry, girl.
Okay. There are these here?
Yep, that's him.
He just needs them for the car, that's all.
Of course.
Okay. That's all your stuff there?
Yeah.
Alright. So, maybe try to work on getting a ride for you guys while you're sitting up here?
Both of us?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can either sit on that bench right there, or you can go inside. You might just be a little cold in the AC, so.
Okay. Thank you.
So, if you want to sit out here, that's fine too. Just have you step out. Just make sure you don't leave anything. Alright.
My pockets.
Sounds good. I'll grab your purse here. Alright, we're just going to go into this door right here. Walk right here. Yep, as long as you stay cooperative and everything like that, we'll get you out of here in just a little bit, and
I just have to
you can go enjoy that Taco Bell.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, just put that in front of you. Okay. Alright. You can go into the restroom there. You just can't take any. Don't drink any water or anything like that, okay? Alright, Trinity. Just gonna have you sitting here with this officer. He's gonna offer you that breath test that we talked about.
Did you read?
Not yet.
Alright, Trinity. Officer Van Pelt's going to read this form to you. He'll read that and then go over this bottom section. I think you're going to follow along.
Okay.
Alright, starting at the top. Okay. Consequences, test and refusal. Okay. You are now under arrest for operating a vehicle while intoxicated. If you refuse to take any chemical test required by law, your Ohio driver privileges will be suspended indefinitely, and you'll have to pay a
At the police station, Trinity was read her rights and the consequences of her actions. She agreed to undergo a formal breathalyzer test, which confirmed the DUI charge. Officers documented the incident, issued a citation for driving under the influence and no taillights, and confiscated her driver's license. Her license was suspended for a minimum of 90 days, and her vehicle could only be reclaimed by a sober driver.
Stop sign.
Gotcha. So it's up to you whether you want to take a
I'm
breath
not
test or not.
refusing. I'm, you know.
Alright, Trinity, when I tell you to, you are going to form a seal with your lips around the end of this mouthpiece, okay? You're going to give a constant, steady breath out. When you're giving a constant, steady breath out, this machine will give off a tone, okay? You just have to keep that tone going until I tell you to stop. You understand that?
Should I stand up?
Yeah, you can stand up. It's easier if you stand up. Alright, you're good to go.
Should I start blowing?
Yep,
Okay.
yep. Keep that tone going. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Keep going, keep going. Okay, you can stop. No, you can pull that off. That's alright. That's alright. You can throw that away. What were you doing over here?
What do you mean?
You live in Hamilton. You're over.
Me and my friend went over to her mom's house to the lake with her sister.
Oh, I gotcha.
She's living in Liberty Township. I live in Hamilton, and her family lives out this way.
Gotcha.
So.
What lake?
What's it called? I don't know. I don't know what she said.
Okay.
I have bad memory in general. And then I've had like 3 drinks, so. Stone Lake, I think.
Stone Lake?
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right. Officer Van Pelt's got a little paperwork to do, and then I think your passenger's upstairs working on a ride for you, and then we'll get you out of here, okay?
Cool. Thank you.
I'll have you wait across the hall over there.
Okay.
The high-speed chase had your heart pounding with every breathless second. But hold your breath for what's next. Lightning-fast getaways are coming. Subscribe now and turn on notifications so you won't miss a moment of the action.
Get on the ground!